What's up, Blue Milkers? It's Maul Monday, but we're a little late. It's technically Maul, like, second Monday.
Sunday.
Second Monday, yeah, Maul Sunday.
Maul Sunday.
Yeah. So we're getting a little late talking about the episodes entitled Inquisition and Night of the Hunted. But I'm pretty safe to say we loved them.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, we're going to do a very quick review on what our thoughts were. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought about the episode as well, but let's get right into it. So first off, the first episode, Inquisition,
Right.
I loved in the sense of we got Marok showing up
Yep.
and being essentially living up to the name of Inquisitor. We always see, they're named Inquisitors. They show up. They look cool. They're really good with the red blade. But we actually never get to see them actually, like...
Ask questions.
Yeah, inquiring
Right.
about things. And in this, it's stupendously done with the interrogation scene with him and Lawson.
Yep. And disappearing people.
And disappearing people, yeah. We kind of get a little bit down with, Two Boots following the orders, from the previous thing in this specific episode.
Yeah.
And we also get to see some pretty cool lightsaber battles as well between Marok and, or is that the next episode?
That's the next episode.
Next episode. This one's all about establishing the Empire
Right.
on Janix.
Right.
Did you have a favorite scene from this one, Chris?
It's pretty cool, the scene where Darth Maul is like doing his like battle meditation, where he's like doing his warm-ups, his exercises.
Yeah, we never get to see that side of Darth Maul really ever. He's always just angry and not necessarily locked in, dialed in, but this was like the first time we see him like just in the zone by himself. This might go down, as maybe the first solo like Maul scene we've ever seen, because he's usually either always fighting someone or conversing with someone.
Right.
So yeah, good point. That is a top tier scene from Inquisition. Mine, probably I'm a big Dark Knight fan, and it was a little reminiscent of the way Marok shows up behind Lawson in the interrogation room.
It's a good shot.
It's a little bit similar to how Batman shows up with the Joker, although I think that one we get like a big lights flash bang sort of thing, but a little bit similar in that regard.
Yeah, no, that whole scene is shot really well when they pan down and there's like the finger grooves on the table.
Yeah. And I feel like we always say this about like if you're listening to our Clone Wars Revisited, which we are a bit on a hiatus from, but we will resume at some point. We always talk, even going back to like the original stuff from like 2008, with this current crop of storytelling, the animation and how good it is for the time. But it continues to be just like awesome, just like some of the best animation we've seen.
This is definitely the high point.
Yeah. And then in the next episode, Night of the Hunted, that's when we get the firework lightsaber battles. We get to see, I feel like Devin even flashes, like, we don't really know exactly where she was in the training, like, when it left off, but Devin is doing things that I wouldn't think that almost like an apprentice character level would be able to do. But she's like jumping onto, like, Star Wars space helicopters and taking them over, being able to pilot them. She's, like, living up to, like, that almost, like, I want to say Anakin level, because it's not that. But she's definitely surpassing what we were expecting of Devin in combat, lightsaber battles, and just overall...
We finally see what Maul sees in her.
Yeah.
Like, why does Maul think she's a valuable apprentice? Well, now we know why. Because she's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm sure there's much more even potential in her beyond what we've seen, which is what, Maul sees. So, did you have a favorite scene from Night of the Hunted?
I mean, it's probably the same one you're going to say, is that the lightsaber fight on the train.
The train?
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of fun to see the scenes where, might be another one too, where like Devin and her master are really struggling with what does it mean to be a Jedi in a post Order 66 world.
Yeah. And it always harkens back to, you can't give up hope. Like, the what is it? I think there's some line of like the rise of tyranny is always just like a momentary thing. It always gets vanquished in one way or another. I think that's a line in this one.
Well, I mean, we'll go back to what Filoni said when we were at that screening, where he was just like, there always has to be hope.
Yeah,
like there always has to be like something good. Always has to be a good character or a good thing in it.
Yeah, for sure. So from the 2 episodes, they're doing a really good job too of containing these 2 episodes to be just like their own mini arcs in a way. This was definitely, the Empire showing up, establishing control, and then the Inquisitors doing their thing. We see at the very end of that episode Marok making contact with what we're assuming is Darth Sidious, maybe? Who would you say would be more so delegating them out? The Darth Sidious, Darth Vader, or even maybe just like a random Imperial officer?
You mean like a Tarkin?
Yeah. Like, who do you think would be more so, like... I don't think it's an Imperial type, now that I'm saying it out loud, thinking out loud.
Well, I think I feel like they make a very big show of not showing who it is, so we might see next period. It's either going to be...
I feel like if it is a Vader thing, we would have heard the breathing.
Yeah.
We would have heard the breathing. I don't think they would have omitted that. And I think I stand to... he's probably going to be like our last 30 seconds of the cliffhanger for season 1.
Right. I mean, because normally I would say Vader. So I would normally say my first instinct was that it is Vader. Mm-hmm. Except you're right, we don't hear the breathing. I feel like they would have teased with that.
Yeah.
But
like from Rebels, I can't remember who. Like the Inquisitors are heavily featured throughout Rebels.
Right.
That's where they make their debut and all that. Who were they directly reporting to for the most part? Vader?
I thought it was Vader.
Or Sidious.
Well,
it would make sense with Sidious being called Lord Vader, as in he's like,
they all reported to
the Grand Inquisitor.
Grand Inquisitor. Yeah. So it could be him.
Oh, okay. We could be getting another Grand Inquisitor
thing,
appearance, maybe.
Because he's the one technically who'd be in charge of the other Inquisitors, so it could be Grand Inquisitor. Then, because that guy reports to Vader directly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We also, it's kind of cool because they pull it a little bit from, I'm sure it's been shown in other storytelling avenues, but it reminds me of a lot of Fallen Order with Marok doing like the Force histories of like when he touches an item,
right?
He can feel it, kind of like what we're doing in Fallen Order with Cal Kestis.
And also famously, the other Jedi who does that is Quinlan Vos from the EU, from the universe.
Yeah. But it's interesting to see it being used like from a dark side character. That's pretty cool. Pretty darn helpful as an Inquisitor too.
But remember, most Inquisitors were Jedi.
Yeah.
Until like 2 years before this show takes place.
Yeah. So, bold question. We know that Marok is in this show, obviously. We know that he, or a version of him anyway, spoilers by the way, shows up in Ahsoka. Do you think we see Marok at any point without a mask?
No.
This isn't the story for that. Maybe.
I don't think so.
You think they probably like a comic book release or something? Marok shows up. Because it would be interesting to see his face, and be really crazy if it was like a Jedi we had known from a prior story.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but he clearly seems to be some kind of human, or very human close. Like because his head's very human shaped.
Yeah.
Like he's not have like head tails or anything else like that.
Yeah. So overall, episodes were amazing.
Yep.
What would you give them out of 10?
The episode 5, I give a 7.
Okay.
And then 6 is like 9.
Okay.
Because that lightsaber fight's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. I would echo that. I would actually just second that exact scoring. And what's crazy is we know it's beautiful storytelling in the sense that every single mini arc, 2-episode drop is kind of up in the ante from the previous. And what's crazy is we already started on such a high note. We're thinking like, how are they going to up this one? How are they going to up this one? And they're pulling it off brilliantly. So for the last 4 episodes, we're in for a big treat, I think. With a finale coming up on May the 4th. So let us know again in the comments what you guys thought about the two episodes. And we will see you for next Maul Monday. Hopefully it's not a Maul Sunday like it was this week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and may the force be with you. Right?
Right.
Right.
Right.